Hi friends, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we're looking into a specific no contact and or separation situation. What are their current feelings for you? And I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one. This is pile number two. Pile number one is the Light Seers Tarot. And pile number two is the Mid-Centurion Tarot. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today, but I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi pile one, for those of you who chose the Light Seers Tarot, this is going to be your reading, alright? But before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty. Pile one, what are their current feelings for you? Let's kind of look into that. What are their current feelings? What are pile person's current feelings for one, please? That didn't feel right. Hold on. Ten of Cups, Six of Cups, wow. Nine of Cups, are you kidding me? I need more clarification. This was supposed to be like a no contact reading, and we've got cards like this. What's going on, Pawan? Are both of you waiting to get back together? Because it looks like this is all both of you want. Yes. Your person's struggling to communicate how they feel about you, Pawan. They're waiting for the right time. I don't know why now is not the right time, but this person feels so much of joy and happiness, and that you are their wish fulfillment, Pawan. It's kind of like you make their heart happy. Like the way that I see it, their heart glows because of you. That's the same imagery that's being repeated twice today. Your person wants to give you everything, Pawan. It's kind of like they want to lay the world at your fingertips, but there's something that's stopping them from coming towards you. But the truth is, as much as your person doesn't know how to express it, they want to be with you. Are circumstances stopping the two of you from being together? Because I'm seeing Moon and the Three of Wands. So it could be external circumstances. Maybe both of you just can't be with each other right now. So there's a lot of longing that I'm feeling. There's a lot of, kind of looking at the Moon howling in pain because of the separation. So maybe this was a separation that wasn't intended. Maybe it wasn't caused by the two of you. Maybe it might have been caused by external circumstances. Because your person doesn't want to be away from you, Pawan. This is someone who just wants to come rushing in, but right now they know they can't. Either it's not the right time, or there are unavoidable circumstances that can't be overcome, at least not right now. The person has a desire to work through whatever might be stopping them, but I am feeling a little bit of defeated energies coming through, pile one. So it looks, yeah, I'm not even surprised. I was getting the energy even before the card came out, but I am feeling like your person, it looks like whatever the external circumstances are, it might be a little bit of an uphill battle for your person to work through it. It might also be the same on your end as well, pile one. Heavy energies. Like it started out so beautifully, but now suddenly I'm feeling very heavy in my heart, because it looks like both of you are meant to be together, but you aren't. And that is painful, you know, because there's a weird thing that I'm channeling, all right? So, but the way that I'm getting is there are a lot of people who are together who are really unhappy with each other, but both of you make each other so happy, and it's not fair, or at least your person doesn't feel that it is fair that both of you are apart. You know, when people who are unhappy with each other are together, but people who actually genuinely love each other, who want to spend time with each other, who want to spend lifetimes with each other, them, that being, you know, that being a relationship that isn't working out, or that constantly has circumstances working against you, your person feels very frustrated about it. Frankly, it's an emotional burden that they're carrying right now, and they feel that it's not fair that both of you are in separation right now. Your person's trying to calm their mind, trying to calm their heart, but they're in a lot of pain. They might just be going through the motions of the day like a robot, but deep down, your person wants to be with you, Pal One. I don't know what the situation might be between the two of you, but it doesn't look like both of you caused the separation between the two of you. It looks to be out of your person's hand. Wherever your person goes, they feel your energy. And it's kind of like they don't want to build a life with anyone else. It's just you. And they don't understand why it's been so difficult for the two of you to come together, or why it's been so difficult for this connection to exist. You both could be soulmates of some kind. I would not be surprised, but maybe the contract in 3D might be a little bit wonky, because that's the energy that I'm getting, because both of you are very, very connected in 5D, but 3D, grounding this connection in 3D seems to be very challenging. So that might be a part of your soul contract, you know, maybe both of you learning how to ground this connection in 3D, or maybe overcoming obstacles together or in your individual lives in order to ground this connection in 3D. But sometimes soul contracts also are so that maybe it's only in 5D but not in 3D. So I just want to put that out there. You will know. I think that you will know, Pal One. You will know which one applies to your situation. There's a longing for you, Pal One. There's a deep, deep longing for you. That is what their current feelings are. A lot of frustration also coming through about why two people that are meant to be together, that make each other happy, why aren't they able to come together? That frustration also is building within your person as time goes. I think that your person might be losing faith in the universe, might be losing faith in like just things going well for them, because I think it's natural that, Four of Swords over here, I think it's natural for your person to feel that way, because you keep seeing couples that are so, so emotionally frustrated with each other, but are together, but both of you make each other happy, but at the same time, you're not able to be together. So I think that your person might be losing faith in what's meant for them, and how things are going to work out between the two of you. This is where they're currently at, all right? Pal One, let me get you one advice. One advice for Pal One. It will take time for this connection to ground. It will take time for this connection to ground, Pal One. It looks like there are many, many steps that both of you have to take. So this might span years. I would not be surprised. Like I said, I would not be surprised if this is a soulmate connection of some kind. And usually with soulmate connections, it doesn't just span months. It spans years of... the story is for years. The contract is for years. And it looks like there is a contract of years. So it might not happen. Union in 3D might not happen anytime soon. But it looks like there are stages to get to alignment in 3D for union. All right, so there are a couple of messages coming through as advice for you, Pal One. First off, the more you focus on why both of you are not together in 3D, the more you're focusing on the lack of it, the lack of the connection. So focus more on the 3D, focus more on the 5D. Focus more on the energetic cord that the two of you have. Focus more on the 5D connection that is so beautiful between the two of you. Find peace in that connection and watch how it grounds in the 3D, because it's kind of like the clock, you know, when you keep looking at the clock, it's not going to move. But when you take your eyes off it, when you focus on what you do have, which for you is the connection in 5D, right? It's so beautiful. Focusing on that is what is going to help time. I guess time is relative. Time is also a construct that we invented. So it will help time pass better, and you will at least be in an energy to manifest grounding of this connection in 3D. So focus on what you do have. Don't focus on the lack. That is the message coming through. And the more you focus on what you have, the more the universe will bring you more of what is aligned to you. And for you, it looks like grounding of that connection in 3D. But it is going to take time, Pawan. This is not fast-moving energy, especially with soul contracts between soulmates. No, it's not fast-moving energy, and it's going to take time. But you might as well be in an energy of peace in that time, because the connection is very, very strong in 5D. So tap into that energy. Focus on that energy. Every time you feel a little bit defeated, every time you feel a little bit sad about the connection in 3D, take time to tap into the 5D energies. You will find your solace. You will find your peace through that. All right? This is where I will leave you for today, Pal 1. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check them out in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with a like, share, subscribe, comments, tips, and in watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pal 1, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will, and I'll catch you in my next one, alright? Bye-bye! Hi Pal 2, for those of you who chose the Mid-Centurion Tarot, this is going to be your reading, alright? But before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, Pal 2, your person's current feelings for you. Pal 2's person's current feelings for Pal 2, please. Pal 2's person's current feelings for Pal 2, please. Nine of Swords, Two of Swords, Page of Swords. What's going on, Pal 2? Looks like your person wants to tell you something, but they don't know. They don't know if they should or not. There is an energy of this person wanting to communicate with you or communicate their thoughts to you. This might also be someone who is kind of going through a lot emotionally and mentally about this connection and just kind of wants to pour it out to you. That's kind of the energy that's coming through. So it's not necessarily how they feel about you, but it's more so kind of wanting to unburden themselves by telling you what they're going through. It might be also for some of you in frustration as well. All right, it's I'm getting a mixed bag of energies over here. So for some of you, it could be to tell you that they are also in pain. They are also not dealing very well with the separation. For others of you, it could be out of frustration. It could be their way of venting their frustration. It could be also just I am also getting resentment for some of you as well. So depending on what happened just before you both went into no contact and or separation, it looks like you will be able to understand which energy your person is in right now and which energy they actually want to come forth and communicate. There is heavy communication with respect to your pile, so I would expect communication from this person, even though there is the Two of Swords, even though there is indecision right now. It looks like they're pretty sure that they want to communicate. It's just They might just be battling a little bit more of an internal, like whether it's the right thing to do or whether it's the right time or whether they should be doing it. It's more of that. But I am feeling that I think the mental anguish is so much that your person needs to unburden it. So they're definitely leaning towards coming forth and talking to you. Their current feelings about you, honestly, very, very depending on your situation. Pile one, for some of you, it is wanting to unburden themselves. For others of you, it is wanting to have an outlet for the pain that they're feeling within. And for others of you, a lot of resentment coming through about what they're going through because of this connection. And for others of you, just that frustration, So I'm not able to tap into one specific energy. You will be able to intuitively understand which one is for you because it looks like there are varied situations coming through as well. Your person feels that if they tell you what's going on with them, they will feel lighter about it. For some of you, it could be healthy energies, them communicating with you. For others of you, it might actually not be healthy. This is I know this is such a cryptic and confusing reading, but it is coming through that way for me, Pao. For some of you, it is going to be healthy for your connection that your person's communicating what they're thinking. And for some of you, I was called to correct that. It could be finally your person is communicating what they're thinking and feeling towards you. But for others of you, it could be just your person kind of doing a form of trauma dumping, making you feel guilty for what they're going through, even though it's actually not your fault. Could be just wanting to, the resentment might be building up within them and they might not be sure what to do with it, so they kind of want to put that on you so that they feel lighter on the inside. I am getting so many different situations, so I think that it might just be that many of you with different energies. But the main theme for all of you is that your person hopes by telling you what they are thinking on the inside, they will feel lighter about it. And for some of you, that's healthy. For others of you, that's not healthy, right? You will be able to know. I mean, it is very dependent on how both of you started this no contact. That's also a message that's coming through. It looks like your person might be figuring out internally whether or not they should take this step. But like I said, your person's already made that decision. This is more of a formality. Like, that's the energy that's coming through. Your person's already made that decision of wanting to reach out to you, wanting to tell you what they're thinking. But they might just be kind of hesitating and kind of double confirming to themselves, like asking themselves, well, are you sure this is what you want? Like, are you aware of the consequences of you taking this action? Are you prepared for those? So it's kind of like that mental prep that you do just before you kind of send a risky text or you kind of pour your feelings out to someone. Yeah, that's kind of the energy that's coming through. But it looks like they've already made their decision. Because the burden is too much for them. It's quite heavy, whatever it is that they've been holding back for you, or from you, sorry. There are no coincidences. So maybe you told them not to tell you what they're going through. Maybe you felt that it was going to be too much on you. Maybe you didn't want to take the responsibility of what they were feeling, and rightfully so, Paltu. I'm not judging. Maybe it was more than your emotional capacity. So there are no coincidences. Even what one would perceive as a mistake while reading oftentimes is actually not, and it was intended to come out that way. At least this is what I strongly believe. So maybe some of you set boundaries for yourself and your person kind of feels that restriction to tell you what they're feeling. And maybe you were, you were at that point not ready to handle the depth of what your person wanted to tell you, or you might have sensed that your person might not be coming in aligned energies. Whatever the reason might be, your person is realizing that right now the burden of holding it all within is too much, so they're going to let it out. Like I said, I'm not getting whether this is healthy or not, so I think that there might be a mixed bag of it. If it is healthy, I guess there's nothing more that I can say. But if it's not healthy, you might have to set boundaries for yourself, Paltu, all right? Because the energy that this person is coming in, if it's not aligned, if it's unhealthy, it might be it might be coming from an energy. Yeah, it's coming from pain. So it's got nothing to do with you or how this person actually feels deep down. It's just that pain, that pain that they've been carrying for so long, and it's just gonna come out at one shot, like kind of like a volcano, right? So it might be helpful for you to protect yourself. Yeah, I don't think that this person's gonna come tactfully, or no, there's no diplomacy that's coming through over here. It's going to be very direct, very straightforward, with a lot of energy, and whether that energy is aligned or not, that's going to be very, very specific to your situation. But you can expect communication from this person, pal 2. Their current feelings for you, they want to tell you something so that they can relieve the burden within themselves about this situation, about you. It looks like your person's been holding it back for a very long time, and they no longer want to, and they have already made a decision to come forward and tell you, but it looks like it's just the final stages of mental prep. So you can expect communication, actually very fast communication from this person. For some of you, if you have blocked this person, I am getting that they're going to find a way to tell you because they're very determined about it. All right? Pal 2, let me get you one advice to wrap up the reading. One advice to wrap up the reading. All right. Whatever this communication is, it's going to shift the dynamic between the two of you. For some of you, there is a possibility for reconciliation. For others of you, it could be a final to the ending. It could be closure for the two of you as well. Regardless of how the reading aligns with you, know that with every shift in the dynamic of a connection, there's obviously going to be emotions that come up to the surface. Take time to feel all that you're feeling. It's okay if you're feeling contradictory emotions, pal 2, all right? Allow space for all of your emotions. That's actually a primary message that's coming through. And take time to understand with your intuition the energy that this person is coming in, and if need be, take time to protect yourself if you do not feel that the energy is aligned. For some of you, this person might be coming in just to start a fight, just to kind of make themselves feel better, that you know how you kind of self-sabotage the connection by instigating fights, by provoking the other person so that you feel better about yourself, about whatever went down about the situation. This could be that as well. So take the time to understand where your person is coming from and set boundaries for yourself if you have to. Protect yourself if you have to. And if you have to take a stand for yourself, for some of you, I am seeing you might have to actually take a stand for yourself. Yeah, you do that, all right? Sometimes we, in an effort to keep peace in the connection, we might feel like it's not being humble to take a stand for ourselves. No, nothing like that, all right? Taking a stand for yourself, choosing yourself is never going to be the wrong decision. Know that. So if you have to take a stand for yourself, take a stand for yourself. If you have to set boundaries with this person, set boundaries. You will know. And for those of you, yes, I did get that as well. I'm, like I said, very conflicting energies, because I think that the energies are that extreme coming from your pile in particular. So for some of you, it could be that this person is coming in and the shift in your dynamic is reconciliation. If that's the case, it's important for you to understand what is wish fulfillment for you at this point in time. Maybe things have shifted, in the time apart. Maybe there has been a change in your desires for this connection. There's been a change in what you want, what you envision. Take time to understand where you are at right now, pal 2, and see if this connection aligns with that. See if your person, who they are today, aligns with that as well. All right? This is where I will leave you for today, pal 2. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you are looking for. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips to descend, and watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I fuel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pal 2, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.